Check, check. Check 1 2, check, 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 check. Check 1 2, check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Alright, cool. Alright. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the inaugural stream, Twitch stream for Miles of Bacon Games. So I'm going to get on here today and play the finals. I technically did a stream. I streamed before yesterday, but since I didn't save the stream, I forgot to turn on the setting to do that. I consider that a test run. So today, right now, will be the actual official inaugural stream for Miles of Bacon Games. Yeah, so thanks for joining in. Let me know if anything sounds weird, the audio from the game or the microphone. I'm gonna eventually add a camera in. Still kind of getting my setup going here. You know, so that everything is as it should be. But for now, I'm just going to use a mic to talk and show some gameplay of the finals. So yeah, thanks for joining in, everybody. Appreciate it. Just some housekeeping stuff. I will have the stream on YouTube. I'll put that up after the stream is over, either today or tomorrow, so that if you missed it and you want to watch it later, you can go ahead on my YouTube channel and check that out later. And then I will create some sort of schedule pretty soon for what I want to do sort of every day. I do a couple of hours of the finals every day, usually in the early morning. So I know for sure that I'll stream the finals most mornings during the week. And then I'll put that up on YouTube. It'll be kind of early, so if you do miss it, that will be on YouTube to watch later if you would like to watch it. And then I'll stream some other games as I go as well. And then during the stream, you know, I'll just kind of talk about, you know, Miles of Bacon Games, my plans for it, and just about the industry, and just about a bunch of different things. And of course, we'll be talking about the finals as well. Yeah, okay. So, here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this here in a second. Alright, and if you have any questions for me here, yeah, just feel free to drop them in the chat. Hey, I'm doing good, thanks for asking, appreciate it. Sunday night, I'm gonna get some finals in for the work week, so let's do it. Let's do it. If you play the finals, let me know what you think of it. Huge fan of it. Been playing it since it was announced at the Game Awards. Was super hyped for that, and then I did one of the open betas in October or November, I think it was. And then yeah, when it came out, when it was announced that it was being dropped at the Game Awards, I pretty much rushed to do that kind of right away. So yeah, been playing it ever since. I've been loving it. Alright, so let's get into it here. Yeah, so as you can see, if you do play the finals, you probably know about the fact that I was dashing immediately. I play as the light class, almost exclusively. Just being able to zip around the arena is really, I think,
look at the top shells, last contestant go.
That's like my ideal way to play. The medium class is a little bit too slow for me personally. And the heavy class is just really too slow.
They've started our first cash out.
So yeah, the light class I think is perfect for me personally, and so I can kind of zip out of encounters if I don't get them. I am playing on console, on PS5 right now. I do not have a gaming PC, unfortunately. In the future, though, one day I would like to. Finances permitting.
The socialites are at the head of the line.
I never gamed on PC, actually. I do have a Steam Deck. I guess technically that is PC gaming, but do not have a proper gaming PC. Yeah, thanks for asking. If you have any PC suggestions, please yeah, so I had an older brother who, I have an older brother, where it was kind of that situation where I just played and he played. So we had a GameCube growing up and then eventually a PS3. And then, so that's kind of where my gaming preferences developed. And then, you know, I eventually got into Xbox and then the Steam Deck and all that good stuff. The PC was never really hard.
Respawn alert. The Socialites are back in action.
Or maybe one day.
Go out there.
How long are you streaming on Twitch? Today, as far as today goes, I'll probably go for about 2 hours or so. If you mean how long have I been, I'm not quite sure. This is literally my first stream. Can we get that? This is my first stream ever, technically, so, but today, I will probably be going for about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. Thanks for asking, I appreciate the questions.
That's a blow to the Socialites. Team wiped.
Thanks for everybody watching, tuning in, I definitely do appreciate it. Again, my name is Miles, I'm an independent game reviewer from Chicago, Illinois. I recently started my platform late last year, around November or October or so, or October, November, around that time period. And I've reviewed a couple games so far, but I'm looking to do a lot more this year. And I wanted to add in the Twitch channel to sort of broaden the scope of the content. So at MylesOfBaconGames.com, which I have a link to that in my Twitch profile, I have game reviews up there, and I have a couple of guides. I'll be doing a few more reviews this month, including my game of the year for 2023, and then why haven't I created? I just made my account like literally last night, so I just haven't finished setting it up yet. But I will be doing that. Thanks for keeping me in check on that. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I know the account is looking a little bare bones at the moment, but I definitely will.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
I do have plans to make one. I'll probably get that done. I do have a logo for my new site that I will deal with our upcoming event.
Cash out set in motion by the Vogues.
So I'll probably just import that over. The MylesOfBacon Games.
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences, thanks to a laser high above.
The Socialites took another team's funds.
Risky moves reap rewards.
The last member of the Tough Shells needs to show us
Game
that
of the
tough
Year
people
post coming up.
outlast tough
Super
times.
excited about that. I'll reveal what that is, of course, when I publish the post. So I'm super excited about that. Let me know what your game of the year was, like your personal game of the year. I'm definitely excited to know that.
Will need to try again. Team wiped.
Like a bad outfit, their strategy didn't quite come together this time.
Special delivery. Sending a fire. Contestants need to stay light on their feet to avoid attracting some unwanted attention, as our orbital lasers event is still active. The Vogues are back in vogue. Team respawn.
I don't like getting a kill after being killed a couple times yourself. That is my favorite thing to do myself, actually, is to kind of find a hole in the floor and kind of ambush from above. I hate when it gets done to me because it's hard to get a kill from
They
that vantage
steal a
point.
cash out.
Wow, that was a bold
And I
play.
definitely like doing it.
All eyes are on the Vogue's last contestant. This could be a chance for them to get on our highlight
Hey, thanks for
reel.
the heads up on
Complete team wipe for the Vogues.
the logo and banner assistance. I definitely appreciate it. I'll follow you back on Twitter after.
And the tough shells just got richer.
Yeah, because I am not a designer, a graphic designer by any means. So I definitely do
I
appreciate
love the smell of a
the
fresh vault in the arena.
assistance. So I'll be in contact with you. Thanks
We've
for that.
reached the end of
I
this
appreciate
game show event.
The Vogues are trying to leave their mark. They're unlocking Vault 3.
that. I can feel it. Somebody's probably coming for me right now. The thing I hate the most, because I love supporting my teammates and like reviving and healing and stuff, but I hate playing the medium class, which obviously allows you to do that because, you know, you have the defibrillator and you have the healing beam, which you can use to, you know, bring your teammates back.
We are halfway through now. The
But I just really don't
anticipation
like
is
playing
driving
that
me
class.
crazy.
So
The second half is going to be packed
Kind of
with
the trade-off.
suspense. I can hardly contain myself.
The Vogues have started a cash out, hoping to end this match with a tidy profit. This could be bad for the Tough Shells, June. They're on the verge of a full team wipe.
hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Charge deployed.
Even if I'm not having a great match, I'm having a good time streaming to you guys. So I appreciate that. Thanks. The first match of the day is always pretty bad for me. Not saying that I'm, you know, a world-class player at the finals or anything, but that first match, I'm feeling a little rusty. It takes a match or two to really get in the flow of things. Shadow Wolf 1999, hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. If I missed your chat, I do apologize. Again, this is my first ever stream, so I'm kind of getting used to the whole thing. Not really used to it. Watching a chat while I'm playing. So, thanks for everyone who's chatting in. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh crap! Did not mean to do that. Are we gonna get this cash out?
Time's up.
There we go.
Falls on this match.
Feel like a last-minute victory.
A big thanks to our sponsors for bringing us this incredible
Okay, so the KD was
spectacle, and a
off.
big
Not what I
congratulations
would
to our
want it to be,
winners.
but that's alright. So when it comes to, like... So I think you either, in this game, you either care about your team wins or your personal KD ratio. Because this is such a team-oriented game, you know. Personally, for me, if we lose the match, but I've had a good performance, I tend to feel a little better. I know it's a little selfish, but especially because I mostly played quick cash, and that is the more team-oriented game mode in the finals. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad about that, but you know, if I have a good KD and I had a good performance, then I won't feel so bad if we lose the match. But it's still good to win the match either way, you know, get more XP that way. And again, if you guys are new here, thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at MylesOfGames. That's MYLES of Games. on Instagram, MylesOfBacon Games, and then my website, MylesOfBaconGames.com, for game reviews and guides and industry discussion. That's where I post most of my stuff, and I also publish YouTube videos for my reviews as well.
Welcome to Quick Cash, where speed is the key to victory.
So
the first team
be sure to check that out.
enough cash will reign supreme.
And I appreciate
spot on.
it.
Time for the big cash crunch.
The knock at the
So we're in
door
Vegas
of
again,
Vault
baby.
1 from the
Okay.
mighty.
Frag grenade set.
And there's the
Dude, I was so
score
happy to
ignite
see
this
Vegas
match. Our first elimination
be a
is
thing
about to turn up the heat.
It's sink or swim
when the
time.
game finally came out. The other two maps I really like. I think I maybe, I played so much of the open beta that by the time the beta was over, I was just, I played really well so much. So it was really cool to see Vegas. It just has such a cool style about it, and it's a map with so much variety, especially for a game like the finals. It's just really cool to have a map like this with so much variety. I think it really worked. So I'm glad they made something like this, and makes me really excited to see what they're going to make in the future in terms of map design.
Strong defensive push by the mighty as they steal a cash out. The powerhouses are in danger, but they
Alright, tell me
still
to
have
play.
one contestant going strong.
Oh, no. It's all good, dude. Go ahead, get your freedom.
Frag out.
If you play the finals, let me know in the chat. I was, God, I hate that. That's what makes this game. That's what makes this game so tough. You can get so close to a kill. Just a few moments. That's what makes it tough. You really got to be on the game at all times here. Yeah, if you play the finals, let me know in the chat below. I'd love to team up and play a couple matches with you guys. Most of the friends I have in the gaming community don't play the finals. Well,
This is exactly what the mighty needed. They pocketed our first
that's what I'm saying,
cash.
man. It can be pretty tough. You miss a kill by just a few bullets. That's alright. These turrets. You know what? I think it's a real bummer that you don't really get anything for destroying turrets. I understand it's not really like it's not a human enemy. I get it, but I feel like it's still something that's trying to kill you. So I think you should get some at least combat points for it. See, I like this. I like this right here, even though he's standing in front of a bunch of enemies. Kill your teammate
Teamwork
before you
calamity
do
for the
that.
socialites.
This is one time they were
Gives you
thought to be the
better
talk of the town.
But that's fine, play the way you want to. Do what makes you happy in the finals.
The socialites are back. The socialites are in the limelight, unlocking Vault 2.
So I was curious about what you guys have for your game of the year, personal game of the year. I'll go ahead and talk about a couple of mine. I won't discuss my number one game of the year. I'll discuss a couple that I really loved throughout the year that didn't quite make my number one game of the year. Obviously,
I sure do miss the thrill of the
Final
game,
Fantasy
June,
16.
but I do not envy the
Might try
Socialites'
Spider-Man.
only standing member at this point.
Yeah. No, X Defiant looks like it'll be really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try X Defiant too. It looks pretty cool, but this, yeah, you know what? I will say this. I am not a huge live service shooter person, and this is really the first one that I'm playing that I'm dedicating a lot of time to. There's a lot of pros and cons with it, just like there are with any live service game. But honestly, the finals is a really refreshing take on a live service shooter. You know, it's got a ton of style. It's, you know, the weapons are really cool. They take a lot of time to get used to. But the team aspect of the game is really fun. It actually really works. Like, you don't, you know, you won't have a lot of success unless you're working with your team, and I actually really like that. I think that's really cool. What's up, Mom? And look at that. What's going on? Hey, Ryan, how you doing? But yeah, follow me on Twitter. Let's talk. Let me know when you try X Defiant. Let me know how that is. Let me know what you think of it. This definitely looks pretty cool. But I also definitely recommend this. And it's free to play. And the battle pass is not horrible. It's not expensive. So I definitely recommend it. Lies of P, man, that's been on my backlog. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though, man. That's great. Lies of P looks awesome.
Remember, that's illegal in many jurisdictions.
I have a hard
but not
time
here.
pacing myself with Souls-likes and Souls games in general, just because once I start them, I can't tear myself away from it. Like, I can't play any other game until I've beaten that game. Like, for instance, this summer, I played Dark Souls 1 for the first time, and I could not bring myself to play another game until I beat that game. And then I did kind of stop playing it for a while, just because I was miserable, because I'm not great at Souls-like games, or Souls games in general. I'm not great. So I forced myself away from it, but in the back of my head, I was just like, you know, it's still there. It's still waiting for you. You know, you still got to go rekindle the flame. So eventually, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay up. I'm not gonna sleep until I beat Dark Souls 1. And I did. I stayed up for like, when I did this like final push to the end of the game, I was relatively close. I think I had maybe 2 or 3 of the main bosses left. I was relatively close.
Special delivery.
So, and then I stayed up for like 13 hours, and I was miserable, and I made myself sick trying to beat it. I did eventually beat it, but I was up for like 13 hours, and it was horrible. Yep, that's exactly how I feel. Once you start, you can't stop it. But it's been about 6 months or so, actually, since I played Dark Souls, so it's funny that you say that. So yeah, maybe it is time for Lies of P. I've got it on Xbox. I've got it waiting on Xbox Game Pass, so I'm definitely gonna give it a try. Hey, maybe I'll stream it. We'll see. Just walk right into an ambush. Yeah, let me know what else you guys are playing. X Defiant when it comes out. Lies of P. We got the finals here. Having a good time with the finals. Shadow Wolf 1999 question: what is your favorite Souls game in general? If you have one. For me, I'd probably have to go Sekiro.
Halftime. The tension is rising by the minute.
The combat was
Well, Scotty,
just
the contestants are performing well. I wonder how much of that can be attributed to the support of our sponsors.
The mighty are trying to leave
You know,
the
that-
competition in the dust.
I've played a little bit of Bloodborne. I never got past the first area. It's that one game that I've really gone through, except for maybe Dark Souls 3. I won't take into that, but Bloodborne is definitely the one that's on the list that's like I have to play that just because of how beloved it is. I played at least enough of it to know how awesome the game will be when I actually go through and actually play it for real. But yeah, Bloodborne is that one that's sticking out. It's also that thing where I started it and now, you know, I didn't finish it and it's been like ever since, you know. So,
Complete team wipe for the mighty.
Dave the Diver, another one on the backlog. Yep. Tears of the Kingdom. That's another one. I'll talk about that maybe later.
Socialites made an awesome steal there.
When I talk about more of my favorite games of the year. Yeah, but Tears of the Kingdom. Any other year. GTA 6, that trailer was insane. So sad that it actually got
released. And even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real.
Dragon Quest 11. Never played Dragon Quest, so I'll have to check that out if it's your recommendation. Eleven games in a series, man. That's awesome. Dragon Quest 11. I have to check that out. Thanks. Yeah, that was a that was a warm-up round. Yeah, that was not my finest work, but maybe we're a little warmed up. Maybe the next one will be a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, dude, Hi-Fi Rush. Listen, I got Hi-Fi Rush soon after I got a Steam Deck last February. It was one of the, actually after Vampire Survivors. That was probably the second game I played ever on Steam Deck. And man, Hi-Fi Rush is... I'm so glad that it won. I forgot the award that it won at the Game Awards. But I'm so glad that it won something because, you know, it came out so early in the year. And in a year with so many great games releasing, I think it was easy to sort of forget the impact that Hi-Fi Rush had on people. Best audio, okay. Yeah, no, I agree. When it won Best Audio, I was like, yeah, that is... I agree with you. That is the whole point of the game. Yeah, no, but Hi-Fi Rush is awesome. And hoping to see more from just that universe, because I think there's a lot that can be done there. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Game Pass, yeah. I love Game Pass, too. I actually just started using Game Pass a few months ago. And, yeah, I'm really liking it, too. Played a good amount. I'm playing Starfield through Game Pass. I'll talk about that later too. Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah, I've heard some good things about Ghostwire too. Pretty interesting, pretty wacky looking game.
Quick cash. The team that is fastest to bank the funds claims the glory.
Scotty set the scene perfectly. Remember,
yeah, I started talking about Final Fantasy 16. That I'm glad it won best. I think it was best
elimination. This could set the pace for the rest of the match.
Final Fantasy 16 is amazing. Okay, yeah, I'll get into Starfield next. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16. The only thing that kept me from really loving that game was the fact that it had such high highs and such low lows. Yeah, Joshua's theme in Final Fantasy 16 gives me chills to this day. Like, I cannot put into words how amazing Joshua's theme is. And I really, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's an official, like, full OST album that's been released for Final Fantasy 16. If there is, I will spend money on it immediately. Yeah, the music is
The match is starting to heat up, and these retailers have started our first cash out.
Yeah, find the flames.
Let's see whether the last member of the Kingfish can
yeah,
avoid a team wipe.
Final Fantasy 16 was a very uneven experience, just because, you know, you had these icon battles which were these huge, bombastic, beautiful battles from a spectacle standpoint. And then after the battles, what the game would have you do, it was just such a drop-off of momentum. And like I said, it created such an uneven experience that it made it hard to really say, oh man, I love this one. I couldn't say that about Final Fantasy. Yeah, but ultimately, it was my first Final Fantasy. At the end of the day, had a great time with it. Have not played the DLC. Not sure that I will play the DLC. Heard some good things about it. But, yeah, Final Fantasy 16 was great, but I didn't. Yeah, so Starfield. So I've only played a couple hours of Starfield. And it was a slow start, for sure. But I will say that I can feel that the game is... Man, I'm getting my ass kicked here. I will say that I can feel that it's really building to something really
Looks like they took the bait and got hooked.
There's a huge emphasis on discovering what's out there. And I know there's been a lot of discourse about, well, there's not really much out there in terms of what's on the... a lot of the different planets you go to and things to actually discover. But I don't know. I would like to see that for myself and make that judgment myself, because I really like.
The Steamrollers are playing for keeps. They've snagged the matches.
I really like games that put an emphasis on the sense of wonder. It's one of the reasons why I like Tears of the Kingdom so much and Breath of the Wild before it. So, No Man's Sky, of course. Kind of similar sort of thing. I'm having a good time. There are some game design choices so far that I'm a little confused by. That I'm trying to get myself to sort of get used to.
Have respawned.
Like not being able to. And again, I'm not judging the game. Like I'm not saying the game is bad because of this, but for instance, and this is just one example, not being able to fly to planets, like take your ship and physically fly to a planet. Now, again, I've only played the game for a couple hours, so if that's something you can do, please feel free to correct me. But as far as what I've seen, it's essentially just you open your map.
Vault 2 is being unlocked by the Steamrollers.
You fast travel to it. And the first time I was actually trying to go, I was literally sitting there, letting my pointing my ship in the direction of the planet for literally 10 minutes or so. And I was like, why am I not getting closer to the planet? Maybe it's just taking a while. But then I realized you actually have to go in the map and fast travel to the planet. And so I was a little bummed by that, that you can't actually. But it's fine. It's just part of the game. It's how it's designed. Yeah, but the music in Starfield though, I'm really enjoying. I talked about this on Twitter. I think the OST does a really good job. The main theme does a really good job of invoking that sense of wonder that the game wants you to feel. So I think that's really cool. And I'm enjoying getting to know characters. I think the characters are cool too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting further into Starfield and seeing what it's all about. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Starfield too. If you've played it, if you're thinking about playing it, if you just like the idea of what Starfield represents, let me know what you think about it. And I think at some point, I'll probably do a stream on Starfield. We'll see.
A new event is looming, and our contestants might find that the best strategy is simply to embrace the unexpected.
The last member of the power
ending the death streak, fine. Yeah, I am not used to talking playing this game. I usually sit, put on some rock music, turn down the audio of the game, and I just kind of go down.
Thanks to a sky laser.
I I will admit it is having a little bit of
We'll
an
need to
impact
try
on my
again.
performance.
Team white.
I do feel a little. I'm getting used to streaming, talking, playing, all of that. So. Yeah, man, space is cool. Space exploration games are. It's cool. It's fun. And I'm really looking for. I think Starfield's going to have a lot to offer with that, so I'm excited. I'm really excited. I put a lot of hours into it. Whether I really, love it or not, I'm still going to put a lot. Thanks for that. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
They stole it. The steamrollers are rolling in money now.
By the way, again, if you are new here, if this is your first time joining me here, my name is Miles. I'm an independent game reviewer from Chicago. I have a platform called MylesOfBacon Games where I do game reviews. I've got a couple reviews up on my site right now. My most recent review was for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, both campaign and online multiplayer modes. And then I've also got a Twitter account where I post daily updates of Miles of Games, and then Instagram, Miles of Games. So yeah, please follow me there for daily stuff, and then follow me here for some stream information. I'm gonna get back to talking about the finals in a minute. I know we kind of got off track from that, but I will post a schedule once I've created that. I plan to do the finals pretty consistently in the mornings, so I will do those streams probably from like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. depending on the day, and those will always go up on YouTube, so that's kind of my goal with that there. If you miss it, you can check it out there, and then I'll stream some other games too. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter and everything. So yeah, let's talk about the finals here, man. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, definitely a light class guy. I've been using this XP54. It's definitely my favorite weapon in the finals. It's I don't know. It's just I find it to be really effective in combination with the light class. I think it works really well. Like it's really quick and snappy, and it just works really well with the light class. Yeah. So let's get into it here.
The big splash are back in play.
Protect cash out,
Okie
A!
dokie.
Look at that. The steamrollers are in the lead. The steamrollers steal a cash out. That should steam up their opponents. The shock and awe are in trouble, but don't count them out just yet. They still have one contestant left. Yikes! Team white for the steamrollers.
Probably got one more chance to
The big
ambush.
splash are back and ready to avenge that team white.
So let's see what we can do here. There's one team in there. Seems like we're a pretty balanced team. Medium. No, we have two lights.
Throwing a frag!
The shock and awe will need to reboot. Team wiped. It's in!
All right.
The steamrollers make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match.
I don't know how I just got so many kills. I threw one grenade, and then like 2 or 3 kills got
The
spaced out in
steamrollers
the
are
span
rejoining
of
the
5 seconds.
match.
So I don't know how that happened.
The big splash are applying pressure to Vault 2.
Yeah, so wait, what do we got? We got one light? Yeah, one light. Somebody's getting inside.
And now the big Big Splash's
Okay.
last contestant
Okay.
is trying to
Okay, we'll
avoid
come back to it.
elimination and a full team wipe. The Big Splash will need to try again.
So this
Team
is a bit of a
wipe.
dumb
They
gripe.
could find themselves in
But-
troubled waters now.
And, you know, I understand the point of the team respawns. And I like the idea. I just think it's a little too long. I believe I talked about it in my open beta preview. I think while it is, you know, it incentivizes
Cash
you
out in
to work
progress
together
thanks
with
to the
your teams,
steamrollers.
I think it kind of breaks the momentum of the game. You know, when you're forced to sit out for, you know, I think it's somewhere between 18 and 22 seconds. I feel like it's never even. I feel like it's always slightly different every time. It really kills the momentum. You know, this is such a fast-paced game that when you have a team wipe, it's just like all that momentum stops.
Special delivery. Throwing a frag.
Big Splash are
But I like the
experiencing
idea
some
of
tough
it.
times. One contestant left.
You know, it really forces you to work with your team. But yeah, it's definitely a momentum killer. But it's alright, you know. I think it's fun. You get used to it eventually.
A bit of virtual catastrophe for the Big Splash. Team wiped.
They can still turn the tide, Scotty. Gas mine armed. Gas mine set.
The Big Splash are rejoining the match.
It's time for our contestants to hope for
Is,
the best, but
we were talking
prepare
about
for
X
the
Defiant
worst.
earlier. Is that a
That's
Ubisoft
right.
game?
We have a new event on the way.
Might be mistaken.
Tossing a frag.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Time.
Like,
All that's left is to confirm the result.
oh, I was the only one on my team. What?
With fame and fortune on the line today, our contestants sure gave us a great show.
I've never,
We'll see you next time.
I've
on the
never had that
finals.
happen before. I definitely had a full team when I spawned in. I know. Dan is right. Wow. Okay. Well, that's rough. That sucks. Yeah, you know, I think I came into the match late. Wow, that sucks. Okay, whatever. It's cool. Let's jump in to another match from scratch. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you definitely have people leave the match all the time. It's usually just one person, and the game is pretty good about swapping in more people to fill out your team. But I did not realize I was playing by myself. You know, it is what it is. I was in Texas for the holidays, and I was playing this on my PlayStation Portal, and man, that was a horrible experience. Not from a like a connection standpoint, because you know that just depends on how good your internet is, but just the general remote play lag, the input lag, just made it so hard to play this game, and it sucked because I didn't want to stop having to play this game. I couldn't bring my whole PS5
And
to Texas
finally,
with me.
the Kingfish.
But I just felt bad, you know, for all the teams
It's
that I played
game
with. You
time,
know,
folks.
I was sucking the whole time. I'd be lucky if I got a single kill in the match. It was horrible.
Brace yourselves for the ultimate
I was so
dash
happy
for
when we
cash.
got back
The
home in
first
the
team to reach
PS5.
the cash target will
I was
win.
able to play
Exactly, Scotty.
Play
Let's see who
natively again.
rises to the occasion.
to do that.
It's official. The teams have sized each other up.
Sending a
We've got the first elimination of the match.
This might get crazier than I expected.
Man, that's been happening a lot today. As soon as I get a kill, I get killed.
We've heard through the grapevine that the socialites are opening Vault 1.
I should have let him revive me. Sorry.
A team wipe could be just around the corner for the socialites.
Special
One
delivery.
contestant remaining.
Getting a rough start here. I gotta break that habit of, I'm so obsessed with my KD ratio that I'm checking the scoreboard every 5 seconds. I really gotta get out of that habit. See if we can get a revive on this guy here. One of the things I like about this game is that it's pretty generous with how it rewards you for
Frag grenade set.
doing almost anything.
The mighty will
You know,
need to come back from that
if you have a
wipeout.
match where maybe you're not getting a ton of kills, but you know you're helping out your teammates, you're doing a lot of work towards your objective. You know, you still get rewarded for that, and I think that's pretty cool, especially in a game where it's this intense and it's this fast-paced, and you know, it can be hard to be successful in this game. I think it's pretty cool. You know, if if you're somebody who wants to focus on reviving your teammates, you get rewarded for that. You know, if you're not the best at getting kills or whatever, you know, that's okay. You can do other things, and I think that's pretty cool.
Occupying the number 1 spot now, we're seeing the Kingfish.
Breaking the death streak. I'm not afraid to admit that I do have a lot of death streaks in this game. I didn't even pick that up. Get out of here.
Looks like the mighty have flexed their
What the
muscles
heck?
to stage
Okay.
this mad comeback.
The mighty just swiped a cash out.
Ah, that was so well played.
Yeah, this game definitely has a goofy style to
The
it.
Kingfish have been rattled. Team wiped.
They're definitely a fish out of water.
I did as much work as I could. I know, I hate, you know, that happens a lot, man.
The Kingfish
And
are
it's really a
respawning.
bummer
They
when
need to
you're
avoid
in the
being
middle of
washed
taking
ashore
someone
again.
out, and it, you know, someone else from another team gets the kill. You don't even get
And
anything
just
for
like
it. I mean, you
that,
get
the
combat
socialites
points,
are
but
struggling with
you
only
don't get
one
the assist or
contestant in
anything,
the
so it's
arena.
kind of a bummer. But you know, it is what it is. It's competitive, man. Yeah, it definitely has a goofy style. Yeah, it's just not a good idea to do that. I don't even know why. You know, a light going up against a heavy and straight up, you know, straight up gunfight like that. Yeah, never.
Our first cash out goes to the mighty. Let's
Yeah,
see if they can keep
you know,
that momentum going.
that's what I like about this game. I do notice that
That's
in
a
this
blow to
game,
the Kingfish.
the majority
Team
of people,
wiped.
even
Looks
playing
like
in
this
some of
was
the
the one that got
casual
away from them.
modes, most of the time, most of the people will actually work towards the objective. I have noticed that. And that makes it really cool because, again, like I mentioned earlier, like you won't
The Kingfish are
be successful
re-engaging.
and you won't have a lot of fun in this game unless you're actively working with your team. So that's where I think Embark did a really good job with the design
through
of
the
the game
grapevine that
modes
the socialites
and
are
designing
opening
it so
Vault
that,
2.
yeah, you really do have to work with your team. Traveling with your team, you know, just kind of like me and these two guys are. It really makes a difference. You know. But, you know, of course, there are times in this game where people will still kind of do their own thing. You know, it is what it is. So that's another reason why I definitely do suggest this game. Alright, so now we're going to try to get this baby out of here. I think my teammates are trying to be on the way, but I think get it.
The Kingfish have kicked off a cash out. Turns out that there
At least we
are
got
plenty of fish in
at
the
least we
sea.
got it in. At least we
Only
got
one
it.
contestant left on the Kingfish.
Even though it's gonna get immediately stolen.
We have an
That's
event
alright.
coming up in the arena,
See the
and
teams
our
coming
contestants will probably need to
Coming to
approach
the
things
wrestle.
a bit differently out there.
Yeah, one of the things I'd love to do the most in this game is,
Prepare to
you know,
witness
when
a
I'm
good
not the
kind of
one
complete
taking
and utter
the
chaos
vault
as we turn up the dial.
or the cash box to the deposit machine, I love
Fueled by the power of the
escorting my
rumor mill,
teammates. I
the
love helping
socialites
them
just
get
stole a
to
cash out.
the
But will there be consequences?
deposit machine. It's just really fun to escort your teammates in this game. And again, that's just a testament to that, you know, the work that the Embark Studios did designing this game mode. Nice. Yeah, 3 and 7,
Our
man.
contestants
It's not been
seem to
fun
have
on the
taken out
KD
some
front.
frustrations on the
It
arena,
really
as
hasn't.
Mega Damage is living up to its
It's been
name,
kinda tough.
and it's not done yet.
Do it for the street, baby.
Uh-oh, only one contestant left for the Mighty.
Oh man, thanks for sticking with me while I'm getting my ass kicked here. You guys, thanks for continuing to watch. I appreciate it. Go. Thanks, dude.
On your tail!
I wish I could say thank you in this game.
That's a blow to the Mighty.
Like I really
Team
like in
And with that, they've
Call of
gone
Duty
from
Zombies
will
how you
to
can thank
may
your
to
teammates all the
might.
time.
And that's a grammar joke, Scotty.
The socialites will earn some respect
You know,
here.
because they don't have
They've
to. I
completed
mean,
a cash
they
out.
should, but
A rush to the front from the socialites.
they definitely don't have to.
A new vault is ready to go.
Nope.
And that's a wrap. This Mega Damage event was proudly brought to you by our generous seasonal sponsors.
Yeah, you. Yep.
The Mighty are unlocking vault 3.
I should have just punched him. The zombies mode, it is free. I don't think, yeah, you don't have to pay for it. I mean, it is online
Kingfish
only.
are respawning. They need
So if
to
you mean
establish themselves as
from the
big fish in a small
perspective of having
pond.
to pay for
One contestant left
PS
for the
Plus or
socialites. Maybe not a good time to hop on with the other teams.
being able to play live on Xbox.
The socialites will
But
need
I
to
don't
try
think
again.
you
Team
have to
White.
pay to
Yeah,
play
that
it.
stings like being cut out of your friends
Correct
in
me
a
if I'm
circle.
wrong, but I never had to pay anything to play zombies. The one thing about that is that it is online only, and you know, it is basically DMZ, but zombies. So that is something that these guys have rocket launchers. Man, that's such a cheese in this game. It kills me, literally.
Sending a frag.
Oh, you do? Okay, so you definitely do have to buy Modern Warfare 3 to play it. It's a dedicated mode within Modern Warfare 3, but I do think it's worth it. The open world aspect of it is really cool. That's kind of what drew me to it, honestly. Like,
Kingfish
if
just
you've
jump-started
played
a cash
DMZ in Modern Warfare 2, you'll know what this is. Like, you'll be familiar with it. It'll feel very familiar when you actually play it. But yeah, you do have to buy it to play it. You have to buy Modern Warfare 3 to play zombies,
The Mighty take the top spot.
and I think it's worth it.
The Mighty are shaking things up with a steal. The socialites will need to come back from that wipeout.
Let's get this ambush going, baby. Let's do this cash out.
Breach charge deployed.
Frag grenade out!
Socialites have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Frag grenade out!
Setting an example for the others, it's the socialites.
Yeah, I
Kingfish just
didn't play
seems to cash
DMZ
out
until
with
I played
authority.
Modern Warfare
Can you
3
believe it?
because I kind of wanted to understand what the foundation of the zombies mode was being taken from. And yeah, I didn't love it either. It just wasn't my thing. But yeah, ironically enough, I really loved it for zombies. I think it really works.
Trouble has found the Kingfish. They're
But
down
if
to
you
one
haven't played
contestant.
DMZ and you load in the zombies, then you know
A bit of virtual
it won't.
catastrophe
That
for the
having not
socialites.
played
To the
DMZ
light.
won't really take away from the experience. So I think it
It's all over and going into the books.
All right.
And now we celebrate as one team of contestants becomes a group of rising stars. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our
So I
viewers.
will
at
do a
home.
stream where I do Bank It, which is the other game mode in the finals. If you're unfamiliar with what Bank It is, it's basically, it's very similar to Quick Cash, but in Bank It, when you kill an opponent, they drop. It's kind of like, it's kind of similar to Kill Confirmed in Call of Duty, where, in Kill Confirmed in Call of Duty, when you kill someone, you have to pick up their dog tag to confirm the kill. But in Bank It, you have to pick up the coins and take the coins from dead enemies and deposit them into cash boxes to help your team reach the $40,000 total. The first team to get the 40,000 wins the match. So I don't really play that mode too much just because I'm not a huge fan of the everybody just kind of does their own thing and Bank It, and that's fine, but I really like the team aspect of this game, and I prefer to kind of stick with that rather than what Bank It is designed on. But I'll do some streams with Bank It.
The
at some point.
Steamrollers, the Socialites, and finally, the Ultra Rares. The arena's calling.
Feel free to let me know what you guys are playing right now, like what your main games are.
We've got our first elimination,
What
so
you're
it's
trying to
time
play
for both
through.
teams to put their best foot forward.
Maybe if you're trying to
and
complete
their best
something,
shot.
Get
going
ready
for
for some
100%
heart-pounding
completion.
action.
Let me know what you guys are actually playing right now.
One contestant left for the Ultra Rares, who are in danger of going extinct in the arena.
Special delivery!
Not sure if I asked that question already. I apologize if I did. Yeah, Evil West. Pretty cool addition to PS Plus. Haven't played it. I've seen gameplay of it. I think I'm gonna grab that sometime this week. Yeah, it looks very cool.
The Socialites
Is
aren't
Evil West a
standing on
Souls game?
ceremony. They've started our first cash out.
What, in the West?
Blowing things up!
So one thing I'm really hoping they do. Oh yeah.
The Ultra Rares are back
Yeah,
and
that
ready
makes
to
sense.
avenge that team wipe.
team's doing a really good job of defending this cash out. Honestly, if you have someone who has the pyro grenade or gas grenades on your team, that's seriously clutch to just making it impossible to get to a cash out. That makes it so even if the cash out area is getting ambushed, you know, it doesn't matter because as soon as they get close to the cash out, they're just gonna die anyways. Overpowered teams.
Alas, the steamrollers have been wiped out. Our first cash out goes to the socialites. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going. The steamrollers are back. Team respawned. The steamrollers are busy prying into Vault 2.
Special delivery.
Yeah, that stun gun is risky, man. I used to use it a lot.
This could be a chance for them to get on.
I honestly think it's best used when people don't notice you. Because it causes a lot of confusion, and then they're kind of looking around.
The socialites just jump-started a cash out.
That's kind of where you take advantage. Well. It's alright.
On my position. Move the cash out, B. Let's get airborne.
I'm glad the rest of my team stayed alive. Heck yeah. Let's go.
An exhilarating match, but now our game is over. One of our teams have just paved their way to fame. Congratulations to our winners.
Having to bail and healing the teammate really sucks. That's what kind of makes me wish I enjoyed the medium class. Those defibrillators are a game changer for team support. Alright, so we're about an hour and 5 minutes in. Go for about another hour or so, then I'll call it a night. Thanks again for everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate it. Again, this is my inaugural Twitch stream for Miles of Bacon Games and Music. I really do appreciate it. This is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing this more in the future. You know, whether it be the finals, whether it be Starfield, or whatever other game. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm having fun talking to you guys, answering questions. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Feel free to drop a follow. I'll be sure to follow you guys back. If you guys stream, I'll be sure to make some time to watch you guys too.
Now, the Kingfish, the Big Splash, and finally, the Jet Setters. Watch closely, folks. They're ready. Quick cash. It's a mad sprint to the finish. First team to bank our total target
This is the
gets
first
the
time in this
glory.
match.
Right on the money, Scotty.
I
Speed
think we
is
played
key.
Vegas like 4 times. Now we're finally in something different. So that's cool.
The Jet Setters are wriggling into Vault 1.
Damn, somebody already blew up the building. People waste no time destroying everything in this game.
Our teams have really come out swinging today, and now we've got our first elimination.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a wild ride.
There we go. There we go.
The match is
That's why the
starting to
dash
heat
is
up
clutch,
as the
man.
Jet Setters have started our first cash out.
Oh crap, did not mean to do that. Oh crap. Okay. Anything's possible. Including getting out of this situation.
The
That
Jet
kill
Setters
was
take the
brought
top
to you
spot.
by the evasive dash.
Kingfish are fighting an upstream battle now. Only one contestant left on their team. An awkward moment for the Kingfish.
Guard planted.
Are you gonna get me a chili
The
dog?
Kingfish has
Sonic's
made
gonna
their
get me a
return to
chili
the
dog?
arena.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Sonic.
Preparing explosive.
Anybody here seen the Sonic
The
Symphony?
Big Splash have jumped back in with a sensational turnaround.
Where it's like
Fantastic
there's
steal by the Big
a
Splash.
symphony that is on tour. They've been on tour for a while, and they've been playing orchestra versions of like classic Sonic songs from 2D Sonic games, 3D Sonic games. I saw it a couple months ago with some friends, and it was like one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Crush 40 is like one of my favorite bands ever, full stop. Game music or
Going for
not.
cash out station A.
And hear some of that music live was
The Big
just
Splash
absolutely
land
insane.
the
Go
first
down.
cash out.
I've definitely played more of the 3D Sonics than I have the 2D
Storm Ball
Sonics,
2.
so the Crush 40 music hits home with me. So if you've seen this, or if you're even just aware of the Sonic Symphony, let me know. You know, because it definitely is a really cool and special thing. Alright, so we had a good start. We lost it, so.
The Jet Setters are wriggling into Vault 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even when the game is not good, the music is like Sonic 06, of course, you know, not a great game. But his world, dude. That song is incredible. Hearing it live too, that was one of the songs they played.
Frag grenade
Absolutely.
set.
We're gonna die here. Should be safe here. Trying to get to you in time. Sorry about that, buddy.
Cash out in progress thanks to the big splash.
So what I didn't know about this game until a while after I started playing it is that everything in this game is meant to be a simulation. Of course, the finals is a game show where contestants are like, you know, it's you're competing for cash, you're competing for fame as the game puts it. It's actually a simulation. You know, the people in the game, I guess the idea is that you're, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is just what I've heard and whatever, but it's actually a simulation. That this isn't like technically real life.
The jet setters made an awesome steal there.
It's like if a bunch of people want to get VR headsets and load into this game. That's kind of what the idea is, I think.
Looks like a team wipeout for the big splash.
I'm not sure this match needs even more excitement, but here we go anyway. A new event is about to start.
Oh, sir.
The big splash.
Let's see how our contestants deal with a sky laser that targets those who stand still for too long.
The Kingfish stole a cash out.
Well, here we go. Let me get this back. That was okay. We're doing okay on the KD front, but not so well on the securing the objective.
Fishes, there'd be more kingfish in the arena. Only one contestant left for them.
Bumped up a little bit here.
A new vault in the arena. The ultimate omen of mayhem here at the finals.
My team's pretty good. I'm liking my team in this match.
The big splash are back in the arena, folks.
To try to keep each other alive, keep each other surrounded to the objective. Man, that cloak is a killer. I used to use it a lot, but I missed being able to sit around the map too much. If you know what to look for, you can catch someone using the cloak, but in the heat of the match, it's really hard.
The big splash will need to reboot. Team white.
Sorry, man.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the big splash.
So just a friendly reminder, I've mentioned it a couple times throughout the stream, so if you've already heard me say this, you can kind of disregard for now. But for anybody who's new, my Game of the Year post for 2023 will be going out probably within the next week and a half or so. Currently working on it.
No doubt.
I'm in the middle of capturing gameplay for it, or gameplay footage, I should say.
Jet setters are now just a single jet setter.
Capturing some other content for that actual post and YouTube video. So that'll go up soon. It's pretty excited for that. Shortly after that is published, I will also publish another Game of the Year post, but it'll be like my top 5 games of the year.
Grabbing first place, it's the big splash. The Big Splash made an awesome steal there.
Frag grenade out!
I won't make a video for that post. I'll just kind of do a like a top 5 blog post list for that. Anyway, yeah, so I'll do a 14 and 7. Okay, not bad.
The Kingfish just made a move to the top.
Poor man.
Fantastic steal by the Kingfish.
I want to help you, but I don't know where this guy's going. Yeah, it's hard to look back and remember at this point, you know, in 2023. You know, trying to think back to things I even played like last January or February, except for Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, I feel it. Dead Space remake, nice. Yeah, if I had the stomach for games like that, I would totally check it out, but I definitely don't. I'm glad you liked it. Did you play the Callisto Protocol? I've got that loaded from PlayStation Plus, but I haven't played it. I don't know if I will, just because I'm not good with those games. But yeah, I'll do my top 5 games, and then I'll be reviewing, as of now, one other game that is coming up in a few weeks. A Ubisoft game. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't hear great things about it. A lot of the content creator, reviewer people that I personally prefer to watch didn't have some great things to say about it, so... Yeah, I get it. I get it. See, it'll probably remain on my backlog.
Here we go. The Jet Setters. The Boundless.
For the main reason that I'm just not
finally, the Big Splash. Let's get this started.
If you have any games that you would like to see a review for from my platform, feel free to drop them below.
Get ready for a mad cash chase
and I'll
to
see
the
if I
magic
can
number. Let's
get
watch
to
our
them.
contestants hustle, gather, and
Always
triumph in
open
quick
for
cash.
questions.
Scotty,
I of course
these
have my
rules are
sort of
simple, but
pre-planned
things usually get complicated in the arena.
You know, decisions that I've made for games that I will review.
Frag
But,
grenade sent.
you know, I'd like to get into a game that maybe you guys are picking up too. So,
And with that encounter, we've got our first elimination.
It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
man, I am saying this. I knew that was going to happen because it happened all the freaking time. I mean, first it was the flamethrower, and now it's the rocket launcher.
Frag out!
The Big Splash are accessing Vault 1.
RE4 remake. Yeah, I've been thinking about checking that out. I actually got a MetaQuest 3 recently, and I know that
Team Wipe
the
Calamity for the
RE4
Big
remake, I
Splash.
think, was
Sorry the mistakes they made there.
so I'm kind of interested to check it out that way. Never really got into Resident Evil, but I'm curious to check it out.
Respawn alert. The Big Splash are back in action.
Man, I can't believe I couldn't finish the deal on the guy with the launcher. Yeah, it's tough facing those heavies with the launchers. They can just kind of turn around and blast you out of existence. So.
Bounding out of the
Probably
gate,
down
the
right
Boundless
there.
have started our first cash out.
Just when you thought they were down, the Boundless have bounced back.
Yeah, I know I'm kind of just like the heavy class is pretty unbalanced in this game, in my opinion. You know, of course, you get that sort of thing with a lot of these types of games. But the tool set and combined with the amount of health that they have is just, yeah, it's unbalanced for sure.
Clear skies ahead for the jet setters as they stage an amazing recovery.
Big splash turned the tide, stealing a
Whoa.
cash out with a splash.
This is where the game shines right here. This
That's how you
insane
win.
destruction. Look at this. This is unreal. I did not realize this. This is unreal. If you guys don't know, part of the development process of Embark Studios created the technology surrounding the destruction of this game.
The jet
So
setters
all
are
of the destruction you're seeing is done on the server side through
jet
Embark.
setters just grabbed
So,
someone else's
you know,
baggage
all
off
of the
belt.
it's not
Sneaky steal.
Levolution. It's actual destruction
Our first
of
cash out
destruction
goes to the
in
jet
real time.
setters. Let's
And it's
see
done
whether
in a
they
way
can keep that
that
momentum going.
everybody on screen
The
sees
jet
it
setters
in the
are
same
staring
exact
down
way
the barrel of a team
all the
wipe. Only
time.
one contestant left.
So it's real, genuine destruction. So that's what makes
The big
that's
splash are
one of the
back.
things that makes this game so special, is that the destruction plays a part in the strategy of winning the matches in this game, getting these cash outs. You know, as you saw there, their
The big
deposit
splash are
machine
looking
is
for
being
a
ambushed
mission
by all
to
the
vault
different
too.
teams. So you can just kind of say, okay, if I'm the heavy class and I have rocket launchers and I've got all these different things, these demolition things, I can just level the building, make it so that people can't get to the cash out. So and kind of do it that way. So it's pretty insane what they've achieved here with the destruction. I mean, it's really something that you have to experience for yourself. It's so cool. Sadly, though, if you're playing the light class, you don't really have access to tools that will allow you to create that destruction. I mean, you know, grenades will let you do it if you're hitting the right kind of structure, but most of it won't work most of the time. So that's kind of a bummer, but yeah, the destruction is unmatched in this game. And, you know, the guys at Embark Studios, they're former Battlefield developers, so you know, it's what they're used to, right? It's try to get to my teammate here.
Teams need to get ready to shift their game plans because a surprise is coming their way.
Frag grenade out!
Yeah, I should have zipped out of
Our
there as soon as I
contestants
saw
will need to remain
a
vigilant,
light and a
as
heavy
elimination
take
now
on.
comes
There's no
with an
chance I
added
was winning
dose of
that one.
explosive drama.
The Boundless have kicked off a cash out.
Like these hanging structures, if you just wanted to totally collapse and destroy them and take them to the ground, yeah, you totally can. And the game encourages it, you know. And you just undid all my hard work. How dare you?
That's a blow to the jet setters. Team wiped.
Hopefully they bought a return ticket back from that wipeout.
Can't just let me have the kill.
Look at the big splash. One deserted contestant holding down the fort all by themselves.
Oh, this is, you know what? This is one of my favorite areas. Whenever there's a cash out in a tight space, I just love that stuff in this game. It creates so much chaos. It's, man, I really spawned really far away from it. There's a cash out coming here. 15, 5. This is where working with your team really works. Because if you guys can ambush a small structure together, then you're going to do a lot of damage.
The jet setters just stole a cash out, leaving their opponents
It's one of the places where if you work together,
Sending a frag. Throwing a frag.
you're going to have a lot of success. My teammates are not. Oh, there's one. Okay, here we go. Don't do it. Don't undo my hard work. Don't undo my hard work.
That's a wrap.
Alright. Second place, okay. We haven't had a team win today, I don't think.
And our contestants unplug. Let's take a moment to applaud our
That's
new
all right.
rising stars.
Still having a good time. Always have a good time playing the finals. Again, if you are a fan of live service shooters and you want something new and fresh, yeah, the finals, in my opinion, is going to be your best bet. All right, we're hitting about 9:30 here. We'll probably do. We'll probably do 2 or 3 more matches, and then we'll call it a day. As we're kind of winding down here, let me know all-night stream. I wish, but I got work tomorrow. I will, you know what? Since you suggested it, I will do an all-night stream one day. But only if you're watching the entire stream. Okay, so we got a match in progress. Here we go. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter, of course. Oh, crap. Skin of my own ass. Here we go.
Looks like a team wipeout for the steamrollers.
Major speed bump, Scotty.
You know, I really got to get on GDQ. I know you suggest it to me every year, and I haven't gotten around to checking it out. I will be checking it out next time around. I always get GDQ mixed up with the developer conference. I forget what it's called, the GDC. But anyway, I will, at some point this week, I'll post my official stream schedule. As of now, it will be the finals in the mornings. So if you're up in the morning and you want to catch some gameplay of the finals, come join me here on Twitch. I'll be playing the finals for at least 2 hours every morning.
The last member of the jet setters needs to do
and then as I figure out what
are
are the games I want to stream, I will let you guys know. There we go.
The steamrollers are initiating a cash out.
And I'll get a camera going too as soon as I can. This is horrible. Oh, non-pinned. Yep. Yep. Yeah, as my setup kind of gets more rounded out, I'll get a camera going, and so I can so you guys can see me, so I can talk to you more directly.
Ouch! The jet setters suffered a wipeout. Special delivery.
Okay, there's a new event coming up in the round for our contestants.
I also have a bad habit of checking other people's stats. You know, to kind of gauge how good I should be doing.
The jet setters are
It's a horrible
re-engaging.
habit. Kind of takes the fun out
The
of playing
force
the
of
game.
gravity may be
So I don't know
weak,
why
but
I
our
do it,
contestants will need to be strong during this event.
Just streaming the leather jacket and shades. I feel like I'll just look like a knockoff Dr. Disrespect if I do that. Yeah, no, this really is
A
chaos.
reminder that our contestants will not experience
But
any
that's the
muscle
fun of it.
atrophy or skeletal deterioration
100%.
during our low
That
gravity
is the fun
event.
of it.
It's all fun and games in the arena.
I got one more chance to try to get this cash
A
out.
contestant on the steamrollers is facing the opposition all alone out there.
Okay, 2-on-1, here we go. Okay, got one.
Cash out complete, and the
two.
jet setters just got richer.
Almost got 3.
Oh, a new vault. This is going to get very interesting very fast.
I'm glad that they don't have this in this game because I think it would take away from the style of the finals. But if they had kill streak rewards, that would make this game so much more chaotic. Like, could you imagine all of this with like
We're at the end of this game show
airstrikes,
event.
like the
What
kind
a
of airstrikes
spectacle.
that you can call them in Call of Duty?
The jet setters take flight, opening Vault 3.
That would be insane. But we'll see who gets added. You know, this is only so this is only season 1 of the finals, and I think there's a whole 2 months left of season 1. So there's a lot to look forward to.
As usual, lots of action and destruction awaits as we
Yeah,
enter
back
the
in like
second half
Modern
of the
Warfare 2,
match.
or even because I didn't play too much Modern Warfare 1 online.
and it makes one think about the
But
possible
yeah,
outcomes
back
of
in the
their
old
involvement.
school days, yeah, man. Getting an airstrike in the OG Modern Warfare 2, yeah, made you feel like a god. And even in this year's Modern Warfare 3,
The jet setters are leading the way. Misfortune for the Boundless. Team wiped. Only one engine is operational for the jet setters. They'll want to avoid a team wipe.
yeah, if you've played Modern Warfare 3, what do you think about remastered maps?
The Boundless have
I
recovered
mean,
and
personally, it
respawned.
was the main thing that drew me to playing that game, or at least the online component. You know, when they announced that they would be bringing back those maps, I mean, it was just a no-brainer. You know, getting to play, Terminal, Rust, all those maps, man, it's a no-brainer. 100%. That is really cool. You guys would put on your army gear and play Call of Duty. Man, Us civvies are not doing that. Oh, hey, thanks for watching my video. I'm glad that it convinced you to play it. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of criticism around that game, and, you know, I won't say that that criticism isn't deserved, but I don't think it's a bad game. You know, I think, yes, the campaign is short, but my personal issue with the campaign is not its length, but the inconclusive ending. Other than that, I had a great time with it. I thought it was a good story. I thought the Task Force 141 versus Makarov thing was really cool. If you've played if you played the original Modern Warfare 2 and 3, then yeah, being able to play that sort of story again is going to be really cool. And the online is great. I mean, just being able to play those remastered maps is awesome. So yeah, Modern Warfare 3, it gets a lot of hate, and I get it. People, people are justified. I get it. I'm not saying that people who are criticizing the game are wrong. I'm just saying that there are things to be enjoyed with Modern Warfare 3 if you give it a chance. Alright, depending on the length of these next few matches, we'll probably do about 2 or 3 more matches. We'll see. Yeah, I never played Battlefield 2042, but I heard,
and finally, the live wires.
I heard all about it.
Unleash our contestants.
Yeah, I definitely. Did you guys ever play Battlefield Bad Company?
It's all about money,
that was like one of the
first
online shooters that I ever played. Back in like 2008, I played Bad Company 1. And that game was something else. I mean, the campaign was one thing, the online was just a whole... Oh man, it was so good. Yep, those are all good games. They were on Game Pass for a second.
We've got our very first elimination of the match.
Yeah, Battlefield. So, Bad Company was basically, I forget what games they were made between, which Battlefield games they were made between, but DICE were basically like, between development of our mainline Battlefield games, we need something to keep the sort of the cash flow in and keep the players engaged in something. So let's just make like a side thing. Something that's less serious, still, it's got the Battlefield style. But it's got the Battlefield style, but it's something else. So they kind of made this sort of like, it's very comedic. It does not take itself seriously at all, and it's basically about these 4 dudes who committed crimes, but instead of going to jail, they were sent to the army in something called Bad Company, and basically they the game starts with them doing regular army missions, but then it turns into like they're they find gold on a mercenary, and now they're like, oh, we should go after the gold instead of fighting for the army. So the game is basically about that sort of thing. So, and then Bad Company 2 was still like a comedic thing, but it was more. It took itself a bit more serious, and you could tell playing that game that they were trying to keep up with modern shooter games, right? Like, you see a lot more. You see a lot of the trends at the time of the realism that first-person shooter games were sort of going for at the time. You saw that implemented in that game, alongside the sort of goofiness that they were trying to retain. So that's what that game was about. Yeah, and it was great. I was really sad that they didn't make a third one, but those games are classics. I don't know how you can play them at this point. I mean, like I said, they were on Game Pass for a while. They got removed in December. So, I mean, unless you have an Xbox 360 or a PS3, or you emulate it, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, the Battlefield theme is insane. It's really, really good. Okay, we're gonna try to get this guy when he's in front. He knows I'm coming too. There we go.
The powerhouses are all fired up. They've started our first cash out.
Let's do an ambush here.
Gas mine.
Ah, dude, behind you. Oh man. Hope he stays alive. Let's see. Yep. Nice, dude. Oh, dude, you gotta move.
The live wires are outnumbered, but their last member has a chance to impress our sponsors here.
We're each taking our turn ambushing the spot. It's hilarious. Yeah, this is where I'm starting to get a little gassed. A little hard to keep up. Sitting at 2 and 5. It's not been a pretty match by any means.
Deploying a surprise.
We're gonna keep going. If by some chance we manage to get this cash out, that would be insane.
And a setback for the live wires.
They've been short-circuited, Scotty.
The powerhouses are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
Viewers at home, an event is on the way that will make things pretty
Even though I have been getting my ass
interesting
kicked
for
a
our
little bit here, I hope this has piqued your interest, at least a little bit, in playing the finals.
The powerhouses are busy tapping into Vault 2.
Again, this game definitely won't be for everyone.
Eliminations are taking on a dramatic twist.
If you're interested at all
will be leaving the arena with a
in
literal
these types
bang.
of live service, fast-paced
Frag grenade out.
shooters, then I think the finals is going to be a pretty cool thing to try out. So. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I will also, at some point, publish a review of the 1.0 build of the game. Because I did publish a review of the open beta that was held last year, so I definitely want to follow up on that with an official post for the 1.0. So right now I'm thinking that I would like to try to, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. It's been doing really well from a live service standpoint. So I think it will stay for a while, at least a year. I think it'll stay. But I think that that'll depend ultimately on what the next season brings and how it improves the game in future seasons. So, and also, I think it'll also depend on them staying fair with their battle pass, because the battle pass is it's a hard one to grind. It's not, you know, making your way through the battle pass in this game is actually pretty hard, and it's not very easy. I did buy the battle pass. I didn't buy the level up battle pass. I just wanted to have access to some cosmetics and stuff. But yeah, it's fair in the sense that like you can pay for the game if you want to have access to certain cosmetics, certain skins, things like that, but it's by no means necessary to make your way through the game.
Don't blink, folks.
So they're, you know, they're pretty fair.
Second half of this match.
So as long as they stay
must
fair
be
with
thrilled
the
with the
battle
performance
pass,
so far. I'm sure they're eager to see what the second
and maybe
half
make it
brings.
a little bit easier to actually get through it. Then I think it'll have the legs to stay for a while. So, but I think they know what they're doing there. You know, I have faith that they'll keep it in a good place. I wanted to rely on my teammate there, but I was getting ambushed. Yeah, this is a spot that I don't see a lot of cash outs sitting.
Payday for the Steamrollers. Cash out complete.
Yeah, but going back to the sort of survival of this game in the live service climate right now, I think it's got the potential to really do it. I do think they as in Embark Studios, should work on expanding the
Live
game.
wires have connected with Vault 3.
And again, I'm not trying to criticize the game and say that it's bad because they need to expand it. But there are some things that could make the game better, like more weapons, more weapon customizations, to give players more flexibility in their classes, and things like that. Because right now, personally, one of the things I'm not a huge fan of is the lack of customization of
Alas, the
weapons,
live
and just
wires have been wiped
weapon
out.
variety in general. But I also think that was a conscious decision to sort of... That's part of the experience, you know? You kind of have to pick your weapon, and you have to master it, and you have to get good
The
with
live
it.
wires are back.
You know, that's part of the finals experience, you know? So, I get it, But I think there can be a balance between weapon variety and keeping that sort of spirit of, you know, you really have to master these weapons. So you can't just, you know, cycle through weapons until one is just easy to use and be successful with it. So that's just my opinion, though. That's just my view.
A wipeout and a setback for the Steamrollers.
It seems they've hit a roadblock.
The Steamrollers have returned to the arena.
Throwing a frag.
Wow, that's smart. I did not know that there was a vent there. I'm following this guy. Yo. Hey, this guy knows what he's doing.
set.
Only one contestant left for the powerhouses. They need to avoid a team
A
wipe.
lot going on here. Whoa. Okay, hold up.
The steamrollers have kicked off a cash out.
I think I'll do one more match after this one. It's getting towards 10 o'clock.
Fantastic steal
Which
by
is
the
the
live
time
wires.
I plan to end the stream, so I think we'll do one more match after this one.
Keep your eyes on the steamrollers. What a steal. Ouch! The live wire suffered a wipeout.
That's what I call an alternating current.
I'd say we probably have 2 more chances to get this cash out. I will say that, so I didn't mention before, but I am playing this on PS5, and I am doing it with a DualSense Edge controller. A game like this with a DualSense Edge is a game changer for sure. I have the triggers on the lowest setting to where it has the lowest distance to travel to fire weapon, and it's been a game changer in this game, especially with this particular weapon that I'm using. It just makes it so easy to take advantage of what this weapon is.
That's the buzzer. Fantastic performance from
So
all
if you're playing this
involved.
game and you're playing it on PS5 and you have the means to get the DualSense
Big
Edge,
thanks to our
I
sponsors
would
for
highly
bringing
recommend
us
it.
this incredible spectacle, and a big congratulations to our winners.
But alright, we're going to do one more match and then call it a night. So we got a couple people left, so thanks for sticking around here. One more quick cash match and then we'll call it a night. So I'll mention it one more time here, and then at the end of the stream I'll mention it again. Yes, let's end on a freaking W. Let's do it. I actually think we had one team win at the beginning of the stream, my very first match, but we haven't had one since. Let's get it. Let's get this bread, baby. Yeah, so I'll mention it now, and then I'll mention it when I'm closing the stream. I will post a schedule for the finals. I'll try to do that tomorrow, and then for other games, I'll do that later this week. I'll try to go on tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow in the evening, so I'll keep you guys updated. Please follow me on Twitter at MylesOfGames and on Instagram at MylesOfBaconGames for daily updates and content. My main website, MylesOfBaconGames.com, is where I post all of my reviews, guides, and industry discussion pieces, and then accompanying video reviews for the stuff that I post on my website is also on YouTube, Miles of Bacon Games. I'll also be posting my streams on YouTube as well. So I'll put this one up after the stream is over, so that you can rewatch it if you want to, if you've missed it. If you only stay for a little bit, you can go back and watch it. So, yeah, and then I'll mention all this one more time at the end of the
It's all
review.
about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Scotty's hit the nail on the head.
So we're going to
The big
end
cash
where
chase
we
is on.
started and played most of our
Applying some
matches.
pressure, the tough shells are opening Vault 1.
Let's do it.
Setting a frag.
Jackson down, and with that, we have our first elimination of the match.
The battle lines are drawn. The last member of the Tough Shells needs to be a tough egg to crack, right, Namatama?
All right, starting out with a team wipe. No problem.
That's a blow to the Tough Shells. Team wiped.
They've been
Stop these
thoroughly
guys.
tenderized by this experience.
I've seen a lot of teams wait for a cash out to sort of become available and just kind of sit on it for a while and use that opportunity to ambush other teams that are coming for it. I love and hate that strategy. Of course, it's a way to get almost guaranteed well, it's not guaranteed kills, but it's a way to know that, where your enemies are coming from. But yeah, at the same time, you're not really doing anything to progress the match.
Shoving to the front of the line, the Jet Setters have started our first cash out.
Move to cash out A.
You gotta get your kills in this game.
Frag out. On top, we now have the Big Splash.
Frag out.
Great move there by the Big Splash, stealing that cash out.
Alright, we're starting out kind of rough, but What the heck is going on? No!
Looks like a team wipeout for the Tough Shells.
Somebody just soften them up, Scotty.
The Jet Setters are currently in the fast lane.
But we got probably 2 more chances to get this one.
The Tough Shells are back. Team respawned.
Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more finals gameplay. I'll continue to stream it just because I love playing the game. But let me know if you
Big
guys.
Splash are close to getting wiped. I feel for their lonely contestant out there.
Look at that.
No cracks
All right,
in that
yeah,
armor.
so this match
The
is not
Tough
going-
Shells have made a solid recovery.
Not going well.
That's a
Oh, but
steal.
we got the cash out.
Move
Okay,
for the
look at
Tough
that.
Shells.
That's all.
An awkward moment
get
for
it?
the Tough Shells.
Get it?
Team wipe.
3 more seconds longer.
This is exactly what the Jet Setters needed. They've pocketed our first cash out. A long-awaited return to the arena for the Tough Shells. The Big Splash are jumping in, unlocking Vault 2.
Frag grenade set. Frag grenade out.
The Jet Setters are facing a potential team wipe. Let's see how their last contestant fares. The Jet Setters will need to reboot. Team wipe.
You are a real. Okay, not getting any kills, but let's get something to positive.
Respawn
Let's see if
alert.
we
The
can-
Jet Setters are back in action.
Another reason why I really love the light class is because if you're stealing a vault or cash box, I don't even know what to call it at this point, but if you're stealing a cash box, it's the best. Oh my god. No. Oh damn, I got ambushed. At least I survived.
Cash out underway thanks to the Jet Setters.
There we go. Alright, picking it up.
Talk about having a trick up your shell. The Tough Shells steal a cash out. jet setters are rejoining the match.
See, I feel pretty good about
Member of
that.
the
Yeah,
Big
even if I'm
Splash needs to be
getting my ass
calculating before
kicked
jumping into any
in terms of
danger.
just keeping a good KD ratio, if I can get something towards support or the objective, then it still feels good to play.
Brightening things up.
You know, you still feel in it.
Frag out. Smoke out. Sending a frag.
An event is on its way that will force our contestants to mix up their strategies to win.
Fantastic steal by the jet setters.
Okay, we got it.
The arena is set for quite the show as
just
each
end
eliminated
up
contestant will make a spectacularly explosive exit.
I don't even care who steals it at this point. Just somebody's gonna steal it from you. Come on, dude, you got it. He needs a teammate. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Meaning there's plenty of
There we
opportunity
go.
for contestants to experience a volatile
Back in it, baby.
elimination. A tough act to follow in the arena as the tough shells complete a
One
cash out.
cash out.
The tough
Step
shells
number
roll
one.
ahead.
Let's get it.
The tough shells will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Scotty, the competition really shelled them.
Still in, baby.
Craving cash. The jet setters are opening vault 3. The tough shells are back in the arena, folks.
I got a scrappy team here, man. I'm liking my team.
Throwing the frag.
Push this guy. Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. What the hell? Oh, that's definitely a grab. Oh, son. See, I really thought that heavy was just gonna 360 and take me over. Hey, there goes the staircase. Yeah.
Through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
Our contestants are giving their all, and I imagine the sponsors are pleased with the results so far.
I would too. It's a good idea. Yeah, no, I gotta go up there. They expect you to come up the rope.
Frag grenade out.
Oh yeah. No, so I only play in the casual modes, and I always play with random people. So yeah, if you want to jump in, yeah, I'll leave my gamer tag, my PSN gamer tag for my. Well, actually, I don't know. I know it is cross-platform, but I don't know if we can play on the same team. I've never done cross-platform playing together. I mean, I could probably, if you're playing on Xbox, I'll probably get it on Xbox.
Misfortune for the big splash.
We can do it that
Team
way.
wiped.
Oh, there we go. All right.
A timely
Where is this
lead
cash
for the
out? So I
tough
can get
shields.
this. All right, we're holding the final cash out right now. I just am struggling to get to it for some reason. Ah, no, it's being stolen. Crap.
An amazing
Oh,
shot skill, but we are out of time.
I'm gonna put that one on me because I could not. I was running
Our
around
teams
like
have just paved their way to
monkey.
fame.
I couldn't figure out how to get to
Congratulations
the
our
cash out,
winners.
so that one's on me. But all right. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So just one more time. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me do that real quick then. Thanks for that. Let me just crossplay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have it on. Yeah, so add me on this. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so again, please follow me, Miles of Bacon Games on Instagram, Miles of Games on Twitter, and then Miles of Bacon Games on Twitch. I really appreciate it, guys. You know, it was so cool to talk to you and answer your questions. And if you guys stream, I'll be sure to check you guys out too. But I would love to see you here again, and so that we can keep chatting and hanging out, playing the finals or other games. And yeah, let's keep it going. I'll post this on YouTube also, so you know, if you wanted to watch it again or you missed part of it and want to go back and see the whole thing, you can do that. But for now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night, and I will see you guys soon.